So just go ahead and say what your name is and where you're from.
I'm George Culver, Roy George Culver from Benona Township, Oceana County, Michigan.
Cool. So, what are your earliest memories growing up in Clay Banks Township?
Earliest memories of being on my granddad's father's farm, going to the barn with him. Poppy didn't do much help, Poppy more in the way, but that's what I remember in Clay Banks. It was all farm, rural farm country.
Yeah. And what was your home like at that time?
Pardon me?
What was your home like at that time?
Well, not much. That's when I was at my granddad's all the time.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, see?
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Did that mean you saw your parents a lot or no?
Yeah, my mother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha. They have a big influence on you as a kid?
Pardon?
Did they have a big influence on you as a kid?
I think my grandpa had a lot more. My mother did, and my grandpa both. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
And you worked on the farm just during the summers, or what was that like?
Yeah. When I was in grade school, we had to do our own chores and stuff. We milked, 4 or 5 cows, and we had to do our own. But I'd work out too because we didn't have enough to pay.
Yeah.
So I would work out also weekends, Saturdays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I always tried to find a job.
Really?
For not, we didn't Sundays,
Yeah.
but Saturdays and stuff. Oh yeah, if we had a day off from school, we'd definitely try to find right out here. Working for one of the farmers, cleaning the box stall or whatever they had. It didn't matter because I needed to work.
Right. That's super cool. And as a kid, did you ever get to go on vacation, or just anywhere in Michigan?
Never heard of vacations.
Really?
Never.
Never went anywhere. You didn't even get out of Shelby, hardly.
Pardon me?
Did you ever drive out of Shelby? I mean, you're probably a kid yet, so you couldn't.
Yeah, my dad was actually from Indiana.
Yeah.
And I do remember going down to Indiana my grandmother down there died when my dad was in the war.
Oh, really?
I guess she had a heart attack. I was little, quite young, 4 or 5, 3, 4, and but I remember going down there. And my grandpa was there, and my great grandma was there.
I gotcha.
So I remember going to Indiana. That's that's about all we.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. What was the first vacation you went on?
Probably when I went to the Army.
Yeah. I don't know if that's much of a vacation, but that's, yeah. And then we talked about chores and responsibilities. So on the farm, you do, what was it again?
Well, it would be automatic. We help milk the cows, and take care of the chickens and the pigs, and
Yeah. I gotcha. Cool.
Usually everybody had a certain thing they had to do, morning and night.
Right. Yeah, so it's just very different every time, basically.
No, but if it was my turn to help milk the cows, and if it's my turn to take care of the chickens or the pigs, we've done that. Yeah.
Did you ever get on machines when you were younger?
Well, my granddad didn't get his first tractor till I was probably in the 8th grade. He had horses. He farmed with horses before that.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Did you have to do that too? Did you help him?
Oh yeah.
Till it up?
Yeah, we had to. Yeah.
Wow, that's super cool. It's changed a lot since then, yeah. And then the town of Shelby. Clay Banks is Shelby, right?
No.
No, Clay Banks.
Clay Banks is a township south of Stony Lake.
Oh, really?
South side of Stony Lake to Montague, or down towards Montague.
Okay.
Is Clay Banks.
Oh, right.
That's a township. See, I was born out on a farm.
Yep.
In Clay Banks Township. Like we're in Benona Township here.
Yep.
Clay Banks is the next township south.
I gotcha. So, did you ever go to Shelby? I mean, since it's pretty close.
When we lived, my granddad had a farm on the south side of Stony Lake, and so, we actually more went to Newera, because the feed mill, there was one in Shelby too, but I don't ever remember my grandpa we never went to Shelby feed mill. I always went to Newera feed mill. Have feed ground and I think there was 2 grocery stores there then.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, so my grandma would get groceries and he'd get feed ground. You didn't go to town 4 times a day like we do today.
Yeah, right.
That didn't happen,
Really?
no.
Did they had
Couldn't.
cars back then, right?
Pardon me?
They had cars back then, like the old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What kind of cars were them?
He had one of the first ones I remember my grandpa having was 37 Ford.
Really?
And then he had a 41 Ford car, 4-door car.
Wow.
Yep,
That's super cool.
yep. Then he bought a brand new 52 Ford pickup. That was better than a Cadillac.
That's super cool. Yeah, that's super cool. In the town of like New Era, I guess all over like New Era and Claybanks, what was it like growing up? Was it small town? You
Oh,
know?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't real big.
In them days, every town, Rothbury, New Era, Shelby, they all had at one time or another during the summer, they had what they call a homecoming.
Okay.
And they would have rides, like the fair sort of,
Right.
but small.
Yeah.
They'd have rides and they'd have different activities for a weekend,
Okay.
like a Friday and a Saturday and, whatnot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, otherwise, why?
Yeah.
You know,
It changed a lot
We,
since.
we didn't go to town and just hang out like you do today.
Yeah.
We went to town to get feed ground, come back home and work.
Wow. That's crazy. A lot different.
Yeah, we didn't go there just to hang out.
So, did you have a lot of friends growing up? Did you ever hang out, outside of school when you were working, or is it just strictly farm?
Not when we were young.
Really?
Until we got a little older and we lived quite close to, my granddad ended up on the north side of Stony Lake. So we would go to Stony Lake like Sunday after church.
Oh, really?
We'd hang out at Stony Lake.
That's super cool.
Sunday,
Huh. That is really cool. Yeah. And I kind of asked you. So you go to Stony Lake during the summer? I take it.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
hang out.
Oh, yeah.
What were the winters like? Because you can't do much farming then. I mean, I guess you can milk cows and all that.
We still had to do all of our chores, and if we had a snow day, kids pray for snow days.
Yeah.
And we didn't, because if we had a snow day, we hooked the horses up and went to the woods and cut wood. We heated with wood and cooked with wood.
Really?
And we cut it with a cross cut.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
So we, snow days just meant you went to the woods
Really?
or something. You did something like that, unless it was a blizzard. Didn't know. But if you had a storm and the roads were plugged, then you just go to the woods.
Wow. That's crazy. As a kid, were you pretty mischievous or shy? Would you say?
Oh, I have 4 brothers.
Yeah.
And we used to do some dumb things. I remember we used to fight a lot.
Yeah.
We'd fight each other a lot. And yeah, we done some. My grandpa used to holler at us in German. See.
Oh, really?
So we didn't know what he was really telling us. We didn't know what he was really calling us, I should say. But yeah, we used to do some pretty dumb things.
Did you? You recall anything, like any stories?
I remember one time we got a basketball for Christmas.
Yeah.
Of course, my grandma hollered at us about couldn't play in the house. Basketball, play in the barn. Well, they went away, and one night, and we got to mess around with that basketball in the house, and went through a window.
Oh boy.
Man, we hurried up and we found a piece of cardboard or something, covered that window up. We were in bed before they got home. We went right to bed.
Wow, that's funny. Following that, like, what lessons did you learn at an early age, I guess?
I guess one of the lessons, like I learned with my granddad, if you have a job, you go there and you work, no matter what. You went there looking for work, and so and you didn't gripe about what you had to do because you were looking for work when you went there.
Right.
But you went there. You didn't. There was no excuses about my big toe hurts or none of this stuff. See?
Yeah.
You just went.
Did you ever get paid?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, we'd get paid, but my grandma would take our money. And the next time they went to nowhere to get the feed ground, she put it in the bank.
Really?
Yep.
Super cool.
And on Sunday after church, when we got ready to go down to Stony Lake, she'd give us a dime to spend.
Wow. Where would you spend that at? That little.
Oh, there was a little, well, they call it the Chuck Wagon, a little restaurant type thing there.
Okay.
And then the store that's there now was there then.
Is it that white building?
Yeah, across from the park.
Yeah.
Right on the curve, there's a store there.
Wow, it's been there.
I mean,
a while.
they've changed it, but that was,
Yeah.
that was a store at that time too.
Really?
Oh yeah, forever. I remember that there forever.
That's
Yeah.
incredible. That's super.
But you could get a bottle of pop and a package of gum for a dime.
Really? That's crazy.
5 sticks of gum that lasts you all week.
I can't do that. What major events, do you remember any major events as a kid? I'm sure there was a lot, but.
Well, probably the most major event that I remember was my mother passed away in 1953 and I was 12 years old.
Okay.
That was probably the,
I gotcha.
biggest major event.
Yeah. And with your family, did you ever attend church and did it?
Oh yeah, every Sunday.
Okay. Did it play a pretty big role? So.
Oh
you guys
yeah.
were very-
No, there was no question about it. We went right over here to St. Stephen's. That's right down the road.
Is
here.
that white one?
Yep, right
Yep.
straight down the road here from you guys.
Yep. Yeah. I know.
Yep. My granddad started going there. He moved to this side. He had a farm on the other side of Stony Lake. He went to the one on, I don't know if you know, Stony Lake Road. There's a
Yeah.
church,
Okay. Yeah, I think I know that one.
Trinity there.
Yep.
And then he bought a farm on this side, Stony Lake, north side. So he started going to St. Stephen's here in 1944.
I
So
gotcha. And do you still go there?
I did. I switched now. I go to Whitehall.
Oh, I got
But I did up until a few years ago. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you were very religious. So would a lot of stuff happen at home too? You do like I know Sundays you wouldn't work obviously.
What's that?
Sundays you wouldn't work.
We done, if we had to do hay, we done hay.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we done chores morning and night. No, we didn't do a lot of work on Sunday.
Gotcha.
No.
Cool. And did your family? I know you stay with your grandparents. Did you guys have any traditions, or like how? Or I guess how would you celebrate holidays? Like Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Well, like Christmas, probably Thanksgiving too. We went to my grandparents.
Okay.
And I remember when I was little, going on Christmas, with my grandparents, Christmas Eve to start out, and we would go to church. Sunday school, they always had a Christmas program, and while we were at church, Santa Claus came, because we come home, the presents were under the tree, see. But while we were at church for the Christmas program and Christmas Eve,
Wow, that's a lot different than how people do it today. That's cool. Was there anything that shaped you while growing up to where you are today? I guess.
They what?
That kind of shaped you to who you are.
Well, I got used to, what should I say, of not worrying about having a lot of things,
Yeah.
because we didn't,
Right.
and made it through okay,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, for sure.
so now I still don't do nothing fancy,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I couldn't, and now even if I could, I'm fine how I am.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's super cool. And then kind of into high school. Here, let me read this. What did you and the teenagers do for fun at Shelby? And did you play any sports?
No,
No.
I did. We lived across the Stony Lake,
Yeah.
and I had no way to get back and forth.
Really?
Practice after school.
Yep.
I mean, like I say, my grandparents couldn't afford to
Right.
go back and forth like we do today.
I get it. Yeah.
I mean, there was no comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, the bus went by in the morning and went by after school, and that was it.
Yeah. Wow. What music was popular during high school for you?
Oh, probably rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
I was never much of a music person.
No, you weren't. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Did you have anything you enjoyed, hobbies? I don't know, anything like what interests did you have during high school, I guess?
I guess my main goal was to get through high school.
Me too.
That was my main, I can remember this distinctly, was to get through high school so I could get a job
Yeah.
and buy a car. Because nobody's gonna buy me a car. I mean, just to get through high school and get a job.
Yeah.
That was the main thing.
Super cool. Following that, did you have any goals or dreams for your future? Besides getting a car, did you know you were gonna go to the army or anything like that?
No, that was a spur of the moment thing too.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I really didn't have, I guess I took it day by day.
Yeah. Did you have a television in your house?
Yeah, see, what would that been? Probably in the 50s. My uncle took my grandma to Muskegon. She bought a used television for $10 or something.
Yeah.
But it sat in the corner of the room for another 2 years because they didn't have money to buy an antenna.
Oh, no kidding.
And that time they put an antenna up,
Right. So you never
Yeah.
use it. Oh, that's
I
funny.
remember it sitting there. Well, another thing, in them days, they had, after school, they had on TV, they had this Howdy Doody.
Okay.
It was I don't know, sort of a cartoon type of
Yeah.
program, but when we come home from school, we had to change our clothes and go to the barn.
Yeah.
So that's right, so we never really got to
Yes.
watch it
I gotcha.
because it was,
Yeah.
it was right when we, and there was no question about what we had to do. We didn't fight, we didn't argue about it. We had to go and do chores.
Right. I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Just save this file. Come on. Then my next topic is kind of leading into, I guess, after high school. So, after high school is when you join the